in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And we are underway from Mexico City. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. They'll start with the option. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. And Jackson going to run again. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay.
Nah, they really just blocked me, bro. Nope.
Inside his face mask there, the look of relief.
Went out of bounds as it should.
They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man. And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front. We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. He has enough for the first down, and the keeper a gain of 6. So that is all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down and keep the drive moving. Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the first down, get a new set, and let's start over. And Vic's throw there incomplete. And the red zone precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete. Second and 10. Straight ahead, ETN. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it third down. Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the touchdown. Travis Kelce.
Yes, sir.
Touchdown ground. And the Steelers are on the board first here this afternoon. That was a big throw right there on 3rd and goal. And the defense has to be prepared for you to throw the ball on 3rd and goal. Because really, 2nd down, 2nd and goal, that's your play action time, and you're not sure whether they're going to run it.
Hey, what's your team overall?
3rd down, you're usually sure they're probably going to pass it. Even more impressive that they got it done
90.
on the opening drive of the game.
About even, about even.
Turn is Jones from the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
Here's Martin as they begin on the ground. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run it again with Martin. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. And touchdown. Doug Martin, 65 yards. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. And now a 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming. They'll try and run it with Martin. And this play is not going to work.
Yes, sir.
He stopped short of the goal line, and this will remain a 7-6 ball game. So we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
At the 31-yard line.
Jackson now. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Jackson, option right. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough.
Well, he's had success running the football in this one. Yeah, that's undeniable. But that time, the defense was on to it.
And partner, I think the more you see him play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and reps.
But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. From the gun, it's Jackson.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Pat Surtain.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got decent
Fighting to get back to the goal line.
Let's go.
He did not get back there. It's a safety.
Every team has plays in their trunk to try to make some room when a safety's on the table. But a big variable is how does each team deal with the pressure of executing in those situations. In this case, they didn't, and they gave up 2 points.
After one, our score 9-6.
Score Steelers 9. Our home team 6.
Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. And they'll begin by running the option. That really sets them back. A loss of 6.
And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I'd give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. Work in the middle of the field.
Yes, sir.
Incomplete.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
That was well coached and even better executed because you saw him looking for the cutback lane, never materialized, and it had excellent pursuit to stack that play up.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
A 50-yard attempt.
And did he have enough? He did. He kept it online and managed to tuck it into the bottom right corner. So when you factor in the safety, this now a 5-point swing.
By the grace.
Turn away a 5-point swing because 5 points, that's valuable. Don't get me wrong on this. But if they could have taken that safety and added 7 to it, now you're talking about a really big swing.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Fourth down, Vic. Looking downfield for Jones. And it's knocked away.
Let's get it.
Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Now, this is a nice little gift wrap situation as they take over 1st and goal. And they'll run with Etienne. And he's in.
Stick work.
Touchdown, Steelers. Travis Etienne, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots and going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Let's go now. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
First down, Vic. Well, the man open is Hayward Bay.
That would have been clutch.
This to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
That would have been clutch.
Likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Vic on second down. Yeah, this is caught by Hayward Bay. And all the way in for the touchdown. Darius Hayward Bay. 40 yards.
Fumble.
And his guys have made this a one-score game now. The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for two. They'll try and throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And a less than desirable return as he's out of bounds at the 15-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They'll start on the ground, ETN. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Jackson from the shotgun. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. They'll send Moss in motion right. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. He's got a man complete.
Yes, indeed.
And he is going to have the Steelers first down, and that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give them a new set of downs.
I died.
Now it's Jackson. Flush to his right. That is incomplete.
That's a dive.
I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Throwing is Jackson. Out to his left.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And he will be able to recover this himself to prevent a wacky ending here. But that will be
low-key.
First half comes to an end. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third.
What?
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43.
90 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
At the 43-yard line.
On second down, Martin. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
They'll run it. Here's Martin. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. They lost a big chunk, 6 yards there, and it leads to fourth down.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up fourth down.
Now Vick on fourth down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So not only did they convert on fourth, but they gained 22 yards in the process.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that fourth down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
First down. Here's the run with Martin.
Down the left sideline.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Doug Martin, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Body block.
They will again try for 2. They'll look to throw. It's caught at the
You still threw it, though, bruh.
As they will indeed claim a 1-point lead. They didn't want the tie. They roll the dice and they take the lead.
That felt like a tone setter, didn't it? Forget tying the ball game and feeling like we're just hanging with it. We're going to go ahead and push it to a 1-point lead, and that just changes the complexion of the whole game.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent is still the same in what they plan to do on offense. Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Now Jackson taps this forward, jet sweep. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. Here's Jackson to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Here's Jackson. On the move to his left.
They'll try and set up the screen to ETN.
And he's taken down.
Oh, on the block? Okay.
Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
He's taking me on the block, sure.
Defensive play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
A third quarter now, a one-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. Vick with a give to Sanders. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Off the option, here's Etienne. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Throw it.
Option to start the drive. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain.
Check it.
They start the drive with Martin. There goes Doug Martin.
You talking about a good game. All right. Keep talking.
Touchdown. Doug Martin, 73 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Don't speak too soon.
Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That third one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ball game. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
Well, he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be...
Don't get too cocky, bruh.
We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Mexico City, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hope that they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
The Steelers on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Now Jackson. And that is incomplete.
There's no secret who they were trying to get the football to.
Well, no, they went to him on 1st down, 2nd down, 3rd down, all 3 incomplete.
Yeah, and when you're not able to connect and you force it in that direction, all you're doing is giving confidence to the defense. They feel like they're really hurting you in a big way.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Yes, sir.
Down, but able to slip across the 35. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10. Jackson going to keep it running right. And able to get this one across the...
You so lucky.
Brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Well, tries to force it in, and it's
Nice game.
picked up by Joey Porter Jr. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field.
Nah, it's game.
Mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, Fatal last words every time we hear that. Things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Vic readies to throw. Going for the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On third down, Vic. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. A shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
Eluding the pressure right. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit. We decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson's throw taken in by Moss. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. They'll come up now on second down. To throw is Jackson. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Travis Kelce, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
All right, now don't sell it. Now you got it. You got it. You got the bag. Do not sell it.
Here in the fourth quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. To be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. This is 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. And now a timeout taken here defensively with 2:07 remaining. So they'll also have the stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. They run again on first down. Martin. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Here's second down. First carry for James Conner. And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
I know a lot of people won't like the draw called in that situation, but every now and then that pops big. In this case, it didn't happen.
Well, just a gigantic play here, both sides. This is 3rd and inches. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 39. From the gun, a give to Martin. There goes Doug Martin down the right sideline. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. I guess at the very least, they got the tackle from keeping him out of the end zone.
Yeah, you're looking for that silver lining, aren't you? But guess what? Everything changes now after that big play. They've got a chance to strike.
The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. And they take a knee.
now to set up the game winner. Third down and goal coming up here. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds.
Why you didn't go for it? You could have went for it. You gonna sell. You know you were gonna sell. You know you were gonna sell. You knew you were gonna sell. Hey, nobody knew you were gonna sell. You knew you were gonna sell. You knew you were gonna sell. You okay, facts. Okay, you get another one. Okay. You know you gonna sell. Why you do that? Why you just get the field goal? Why you ain't get the field goal? Why you ain't get the field goal? Why you ain't get the field goal, bro? What is your problem?
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
Give me that. Give me the ball. What? Alright, give me this. Hey, that's too funny. That boy knew he wasn't going. You should just kick the field goal. That's too funny.
Well, 4 quarters couldn't decide things, so it's on to overtime here as the kick is away. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. First throw in overtime here for Vic. Man open, here is Jones. And now off to the races, down the right side. Julio Jones, touchdown. And that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a...
Yeah, I get a chance too.
You kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. Here's Michael Vick. And he'll get into the end zone. That gives his guys an 8-point lead. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strengths.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. First throw in overtime now for Jackson. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Now he's loose again. Kelsey imposing his will. And all the way down to the 5. A huge play there in overtime. And even 80 yards.
And how about that? In a game that's had just about everything, how's that for an answer? Remember, in the past, this game would be over already. But that's a huge play there to give him a fighting chance to go down and possibly tie this game.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Now it's Jackson. And in for the Steelers touchdown. And that's
yes, sir.
Very, very quickly. You knew that they had the quick strike ability. They showed it.
And for a defense that understands that, it still drives them crazy when it actually happens to them. Fast and furious, there came the points.
Here come the Steelers now again to go for the two-point try. They're going to try and run. And he'll get into the end zone, and those points are going to tie the game. Needed a couple yards for the two-point try.
Let's get it.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass, so you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
Yes, sir.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This fielded right at the goal line. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Another tote for the workhorse, Martin. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Vic goes play action. Throw left side complete. That's Jones. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one good for 26 and a first down. Play action now, Vic. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Give him 32 on the play. On play action, Vic. And this will be caught. Touchdown.
God damn. Let's get it.
Time to get it done, but put this one in the win column.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those. It was close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaughan. This has been Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Join the discussion on Twitter at EA Sports_MUT. With that, we say adios from Mexico City. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaughan. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Pittsburgh. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
The Colts take over first down and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Now a first down throw. Luck. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Randy Moss, 77 yards. And the Colts get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point attempt to follow here. And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Now ETN to start the drive. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. They're going option play on 3rd down. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. Give him 5 on the QB run, but it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
Yo. Hey. Middle. Hey, move.
4th down. Here's Jackson. That's to his running back. Complete. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Hey, report.
Jackson. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Well, really not.
Yeah, he threw it right to a receiver.
Charles, and he was looking to throw the football.
Just not to my receiver.
You're kind of salivating in that spot, right?
You certainly are, because 3rd and long situations, they tip the scale towards the defense every single time. Now you're actually able to dictate and understand what the offense is trying to do. You know where the first down marker is. You set your defense that way, and maybe you can be a little more aggressive in certain situations because of that. You start focusing on your coverage assignment, and when the ball's released, you break on it and make a play, as we just saw there.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Here's Locke. That to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Snatched by the safety Ed Reed. And he brings this back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets them on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick six.
And I know from experience throughout the week, when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick sixes and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
I think they got it. Yes, the Steelers have it. The first quarter onside kick recovered. We like these, though. They keep us on our toes up here in the booth.
No doubt about that. You know that file that we tend to keep that says traditional, conventional? Those get torn up in a big way on that one, didn't they?
Absolutely. But, hey, it works. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. On second down, ETN once more. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down.
A gain of 2 on the play.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now it's Jackson. Rolling to his right. Screenplay, here's ETN. And he will have a Steelers first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on rips like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
On third down, they're going to go with the option. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. Play action. Now Jackson. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. This offense converted once already in this first quarter. They're going to try it again here on 4th down. Jackson now. Finding ETN here, catching it on the out route. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Now this throw caught left side. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, Love. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts add 6 to their lead. And he just did get those feet in there on the side of the end zone. Well done.
Probably the exact size foot necessary, because I think if he had another half size, that catch doesn't count. And he's able to get it in, and it counts for a touchdown.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
They'll start by running the option to the right. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. Here's Jackson. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Randy Moss, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers have cut the lead back down to 2. Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2. And he's not going to get there. So they come up empty on the 2-point conversion, and they are unable to tie up this football game. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. Is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Here's James. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
James. The all-pro safety Eric Berry in on the stop. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll try the air now with Locke. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Hey, report. On the quick, ready?
Here's Jackson to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Here's Luck now on 2nd down. Touchdown, Colts! That's 3 touchdown passes now for Andrew Luck. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes this a 9-point game.
Steelers 12.
The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the fourth quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm about to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side, and he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 23 yards to pick up there.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. The coverage by Jack Campbell.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Second and 10. Here's Jackson again. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Now Jackson steps away. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40.
A loss of a yard brings up second and 11 at the Colts 40-yard line.
Jackson will throw again. Sliding out of the pocket. And that one into the hands of Brown downfield. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 27 yards there, a first down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw, it's complete into the hands of Higbee. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. Now the Steelers hustling up to the line of scrimmage. To throw is Jackson. This is caught. And he is out of bounds here. 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a first and goal.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal. From the gun, it's Jackson. He'll find ETN out of the backfield. Touchdown! Travis Etienne in the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers are able to come into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. So the late touchdown there, and that certainly changes things as we move toward halftime.
Yeah, and there's a potential for things to change even more because, remember, they get the ball first to start the third quarter. So they can potentially double up here and take the lead. A great opportunity for them.
And this one is caught. So they come up with a 2-point conversion, and that makes this a 1-point game now. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Or are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. Finds his big tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Now Jackson on first down. He'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete. Down the numbers. There he goes. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Travis Kelsey, 75 yards. And the Steelers have taken the lead here in this third quarter. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
I'm just looking down at the sideline now. Their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
They'll try and run it here. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. And they're able to ground it in there on the 2-point try. And you and I were talking before the game. The 2-point conversions from the 15-16 season, what has changed, what hasn't changed?
Yeah, I'll tell you what's changed is just your normal strategy, because now you're either kicking the football with the ball on the 15-yard line, or if you decide to go for 2, they put it on the 2-yard line. So what are you thinking as a coach?
You thought this shit was going to be easy, huh?
Here, do I try and gain a strategic advantage and maybe go for 2 early? That's what people are wondering about.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
On 4th down, Luck. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. The delay of game backs them up 5, 1st and 15.
Hey, report.
Now it's Jackson.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 11.
Running right, here's Sanders. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Give him 2 on that run, and they're still left looking at a 3rd and about 9 to go.
3rd and 9.
Jackson. Forced out to his left. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 12-yard touchdown.
Yes, sir.
And the Steelers have taken a 2.
Look at this, though. Look at this.
This defense, so many things to
Look at his replay.
red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their...
Go ahead and log off for me. Go ahead and log off. You can go ahead and log off, buddy.
I have more self-confidence.
You got way too many 95s to be losing, bro.
Long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. To throw on second down is Luck. And Luck will be intercepted for a 3rd time. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry.
Go ahead and log off for me, buddy.
Charles Davis. As always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Two hard-hitting blue-collar franchises, one of the better rivalries going. The Ravens and Steelers are underway.
This taken in at the goal line. Well, now how about this return?
And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. Now the Steelers put a stop to the Yankees. Defensively. They'll have two remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Out of the shotgun, Graham.
And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number one, it's easy for him to get lost. And number two, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the...
And this is caught. And in for the Ravens touchdown.
Jalen Waddle, 36 yards. And the Ravens need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Hey, Alpha, say hi! Nice shot!
They'll start by running the option to the right. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Jackson from the shotgun. Steps away to his left. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. Escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. Off the play fake, here's Graham. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Steelers are
what was you doing?
Here at their own 33.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
They'll start with the option. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Etienne up the middle, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
4th down, here's Jackson. That is caught. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. On the option right is Jackson. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Here's Jackson rolling to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Buying time to his left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial. And this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. And the Steelers will take over here just shy of the 30.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 31. 2 yards on the pick.
From the gun, Jackson. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Pete Warner. He's still on his feet. He may go. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. And Charles, it's now a 2-touchdown lead in the opening quarter. Following that pick 6, they are off to a fast start in this one.
And absolutely ecstatic on the sideline after that play, aren't they? Not just because they've got the lead, but how about seeing one of their guys get a chance to take it in for 6? Already up a pair of touchdowns. They've got everything going their way early on.
The York on now for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
Steelers nothing. Cade York to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Jackson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And that's a lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick six. Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Hey, report.
Here's Jackson to throw. And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
That's good for the Pittsburgh Steelers. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Jackson, option right. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Again, Jackson will keep it. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. Well, Charles, not only did they fumble the football, but they're starting to fumble away their chances here a little bit. We've got a 3-score ball game now here in the first half.
And the last thing you want to do, partner, is help the other team with what are avoidable turnovers. You want to hang on to the football because you're already playing against a good team. You're just making it easier for them by giving them extra opportunities.
York now for the extra point. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Here we go.
Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Come on, come on.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Second and 5. Here's Michael Vick. His throw incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Vick now. Open man is Andre Reed, complete. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. Now on 4th and inches, they're going to want to talk this over. We get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They will indeed go for it. Vick working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Okay, break.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Now 2nd and 5. Throwing, Vick. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. A huge play there for Chicago.
Nope.
45 yards.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Vick on the sneak, and he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Bears will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
And this is something right out of the Philadelphia playbook. They were successful running this with Jalen Hurts. But this is a copycat league, so if it works for them, everyone thinks it'll probably work for us. And here, it does.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that, and here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Throwing is Jackson. They'll roll him out right. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Now Jackson going to shift him around. Here's Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. Flush to his right. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Travis Kelsey, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Steelers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it. So why go for that there? First half, you could have tied the game at 7. Why try to get the lead?
Feels like an analytics call, doesn't it? That's starting to really get into the game where they're studying where you can make extra points and the whole deal and, you know, get an advantage. But I don't know that we have enough data yet to really say this is the right play or the wrong play. Maybe a
touchdown, Chicago! A very rare kickoff return on an onside kick. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So what can Vic do here as he'll lead his guys up to go for the 2-point conversion? They'll try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB,
What changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Flushed out right. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, it's 13-6. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Jackson options out left, and he'll be tackled at about the 35. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Jackson. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. Get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. A give, it's ETN off the option. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw is Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And now nothing but green ahead of him. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. Well, CD, I think they were in nickel that time, which we see so often in today's NFL, and there it helped them net their first pick 6 of the contest.
Nice eyes, good observation there, partner. You nailed it. This is a defense that likes to mix up and disguise coverages, but it did end up being one of their main packages, the nickel, that fooled them that time. And they made the most of the miscue with a nice return.
After right down the middle, and the lead now up to 14. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded right at the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And you wonder, I mean, is it even possible, especially for the quarterback, to mentally reset after that quick of a turnaround?
Well, we're certainly going to find out, aren't we? Because that play will stay in your mind, but somehow you have to compartmentalize. Put it aside, pick yourself up, and get moving in the right direction. Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
And they'll accept that penalty. And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. They go play action with Jackson. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And this one will be brought back to the 22. And that now 2 interceptions.
93, 94, 91, 95, 93, 93, 92, 92, 92, 93, 93, 93, 93, 94, 91, 93, 94, 95, 94, 94, 94, 94, 88, 90 punter. Oh my God. Goodbye.